Welcome to episode 20 of A State of Grace Wellbeing podcast. Hi, I'm Grace, your host, and I create wellbeing experiences for women to slow down, soften, and come home to themselves. My work is rooted in crystal sound therapy, where the sound of my crystal singing bowls brings relief to the nervous system. I'm also a mindfulness meditation facilitator, acknowledging that listening to our inner knowing is rooted in deep, ancient wisdom. Today we're speaking about something that is often overlooked in healing, and yet deeply essential: joy. Not the big, loud, celebratory kind we're often shown, but the quiet, simple, sustaining kind. The kind that lives in small moments, in beauty, in presence, and more importantly, joy not as something we earn, but as something we allow. Somewhere along the way, many of us learned that joy comes after the work is done, after everything is in order, after we've been productive enough, good enough, or strong enough. Joy becomes a reward, something we give ourselves once we've proven we deserve it. But what if that's not how it works? What if joy isn't the result of healing, but part of the process itself? What if joy is not something we arrive at, but something that supports us along the way? From a nervous system perspective, joy is incredibly regulating. It softens the body. It creates safety. It signals that in this moment you are okay. And when the body feels safe, it becomes more open, more receptive, more able to process, to release, to heal. So joy isn't frivolous, it's functional, it's medicine, and not in a loud, overwhelming way, but in a steady, nourishing way. The kind of joy that truly sustains us is often very simple. A warm cup of tea in the morning, sunlight on your skin, music playing softly in the background, a moment of stillness when nothing is required of you. These moments don't demand attention. They ask for presence. And sometimes we move past them too quickly because we're conditioned to look for something bigger. But joy doesn't always announce itself. Often it whispers. For many women, allowing joy or pleasure can feel uncomfortable. There can be a quiet voice that says, "You should be doing something more productive. You haven't done enough yet. This is indulgent." So even when joy is available, we resist it, or we rush through it, or we dilute it with guilt. But what if pleasure didn't need to be justified? What if you didn't need to earn a moment of rest, beauty, or enjoyment? What if allowing yourself to feel good was actually part of your well-being? There is something deeply healing about beauty. Not perfection, but beauty. The way light moves through a room, the sound of music that softens something within you, the feeling of being in a space that feels calm, intentional, and held. Beauty speaks to the nervous system in a language beyond words. It slows us down. It draws us into the present moment. It reminds us that life is not only something to manage, but something to experience. And when we begin to include beauty in our everyday lives, healing becomes less of a task and more of a relationship. Creating space for joy doesn't require more time. It requires intention. It might look like putting music on while you move through your morning, sitting outside for a few minutes and feeling the air on your skin, lighting a candle at the end of the day, choosing something because it feels good, not because it feels productive. These are small things, but they shift something. They remind your body that it's safe to soften. You might like to ask yourself, where am I waiting to feel joy? What small moment of beauty is already available to me? What would it feel like to let that be enough? No pressure, no to change anything, just notice. Joy is not something you need to earn. It's something you're allowed to experience now, in small ways, in quiet ways, in ways that feel real and sustainable. And when you begin to let joy in, even gently, you may find that healing doesn't feel quite so heavy. Thank you for being here for episode 20 of A State of Grace Wellbeing podcast. If this episode resonated, you might explore working with me either in a mindful morning or soulful day experience, or as part of Replenish Her Gracefully, a monthly in-person women's wellbeing circle where we will feel gently supported through sound, stillness, and grounded practice. For further information, please go to my website www.astateofgrace.me. Until next time, may you soften, may you listen, may your body feel safe enough to rest, and may you find small moments of joy woven through your day, and may you allow them to support you.